Hello, hello, it's Carrie with Lemia Fox Jewelry and Art. Today we are going to finish our dollar store art canvas journal covers by decorating. In the last video, I made the basic book. So that's our basic book right here, and we're gonna just start having some fun with this. I have some spray paints. I have some Mod Podge and some napkins. I am not much of an artist, but what I was thinking, there's a really nice texture here. And I was hoping to be able to put something down, like I was thinking I could put down this or parts of this. So at this point, I'm really trying to decide what I should use, how I should make this. And I eventually started just ripping up the napkin and trying to decide how I wanted to proceed with making this cover. It's not really an exciting thing to hear me yammering on just like I'm doing now, so I just thought that I would fast forward through this part. So what I'm going to do, I've kind of made my pieces the way I want them to be. I'm first going to I'm going to move these off, but this is where they're going to go. I'm going to do a little bit of spraying. And we'll set these guys aside. So, just like this. So, first I'm going to take some of these sprays and I'm going to just spray across random. And I do have a box so I don't get that everywhere. I'll just toss it in here and just spray. So I've decided that I really love working with spray inks. They're a very easy way to add a little bit of color and to put some depth and character into projects without a lot of fuss. After a while, I realized that since the art canvas is mounted to a bookboard type material, that the spray ink was not drying. Because of that, I decided to get some paper towels and start doing a little blotting. Let's see how that is looking. Kind of like the look of that. I definitely loved the look of this. And it was a lot of fun to do different layers and keep on just spraying a little bit here and blotting a little bit there, spraying and blotting. It was a lot of fun, and I really, really enjoyed this process of the project. I need to do a little bit of spraying in here just to give this all a little bit of color. So I decided to put some color on the inside of the book so that it would be finished at the end of this project. What I realized after I had reviewed the video is that the cool pattern is made from blotting with the paper towel. That's actually kind of pretty, don't you think? Look at that. Hope you guys can see. Okay, I'm gonna try to get the edges. Oh, the things we do for our art. My fingers were blue for a few days after I did this project because I wanted to get the edges. I think it turned out well, and I really like the results. I like the way that it took that. I like that on the front cover, how it's got that in the back cover. Well, we got to decide which is the front and which is the back. Because this is definitely dried now. So we can go ahead and start doing our Mod Podge. So we will just go ahead and begin. Okay, here I am showcasing my fabulous Mod Podge technique. First you put down a little glue, then you put down a little napkin, then you put a little more glue on top. Just be a little gentle when you're working with napkins. You may notice at this point that some of the napkin is going to pieces a little. I would definitely try to be as gentle as possible at this point, but at the same time, kind of go with the flow. One of the best things about putting together a project like this is being able to kind of use materials and work around what happens with them as you go. I really loved the whole process I used to make this journal cover. Most of the time I really didn't know what I was doing, but I think that's what made this so amazing. And that's kind of really why I wanted to share this idea. Being able to take a dollar store art canvas and turn it into a junk journal. I would really love to see what others come up with using similar materials as this, like at the dollar store canvases and some napkins. I would really love to see what people come up with. Here's a little example of kind of going with the flow. I took this little piece so that I could put some sort of interest on the spine. Of course, you can see where I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with it, but in the end I put it on the spine, and I think it turned into a great little piece to showcase the spine. So by putting this last little coat of Mod Podge on, I was really able to secure all the little bits and pieces of napkin to the covers and spine. When you put your project together, you will definitely want to be very gentle as you do this part, just to ensure that no little bits and pieces go where you don't want them to be. I really liked that this part sealed everything in and really gave it a professional and finished look. You're definitely going to want to make sure to get those last little edges to make sure that everything is really sealed in. And I really like that it's just a little dollar store artboard, and these are dollar store napkins. So this is kind of my dollar store project today. It's kind of a fun thing. So yeah, gonna let this dry. We'll see you. Bye-bye. I really had so much fun doing this project, and I hope that somebody somewhere somehow decides to put this together and would do a video just so that I can see how things turn out. Okay, so here are the final results of my dollar store book cover. Overall, I am so happy with the way it turned out. As you can tell, I have added a few bits and pieces. Unfortunately, I forgot to record that part. If you would like to know more about any of my elements I used, please let me know. I would be happy to share. Remember to like, subscribe, and share with all of your friends. Thanks, and have a great day.